Where's Noah and Kelp's characters?
They disappeared.
Bumfuck
Wait,
nowhere?
No. Here.
What? Oh, holy shit, that was hidden. Oh, we're using the room? Okay.
Might as well.
Is the background of this area red like before?
No, this is the same area that you guys were in. It's not like you got to another dimension necessarily. Except again, you hear nothing, you taste nothing, you smell nothing. It's like you're inside of a non-existent portion of time. Oh my god, that green spot right there. I'm getting like a fucking Cell moment from DBZ Abridged.
I do. Marcus, we're in the field.
My bad.
How's that green?
That works. Except the things got colored.
Okay. They're probably not very good clones of us if they're different shapes than us.
It's just for representation.
Why is it werewolf there?
The werewolf thing is representing that orb. Oh, maybe you guys are gonna be, you know, fuck it, and you'll just attack it instead of them, hoping that that gets rid of them. And maybe it works, or maybe it, you know, makes them stronger, or maybe it gets involved in the battle. Who knows? I know, but you don't.
What color is the orb?
Reflective.
You said reflective, so it's the same color as everything else.
Sure. I colored them to represent you guys. So, swapping over to Noah and Kelp. Again, you guys had noise stop and all of us and everything. You then saw the people on the ground and that alien star-looking thingy, and it let out the berm kind of noise. And Noah was fine. Kelb, your character was struck with a state of fear. And shadowy versions of yourselves walked out of the reflective surface and stood staring at you, ready to fight.
Zomblar and Carl.
Just ignore the names. With that being said, Noah, Kelp, go ahead and give me initiative rolls. Kelp?
17.
Noah?
10.
Alright, it's gonna go Kelb, Evil Kelb, Noah, Evil Noah. Or Shadow Kelb and Shadow Noah. Whatever you want to use. Okay, so, Kelb, your turn.
What's the range on the Molotov cocktails, Noah?
I don't know.
Marcus, what was the range on the Molotov cocktails?
Are those, like Alchemist
Remember
Fire?
the things we made before?
Yep. Each of us had 3, and when we realized what was going on, we got a few out.
Yeah. I don't remember if there was a range limit that we discussed back when we were doing the gauntlet, when Noah did the oil thing then as well.
Hang on, give me a second then.
I don't think so, because we were in a close proximity, so it wasn't so much of an issue.
Yeah, but I mean, here we're 25 feet apart.
Yeah.
A ranged touch attack of throwing a splash weapon like that. I think it would be about 10 feet thrown. I think is what it says.
And anything higher than 10 feet, I'm sure there's a penalty involved.
Probably. Well, so like a flask of acid, he throws a splash weapon, which essentially this would be except it's fire. And then you treat this attack as a ranged touch attack with a range increment of 10 feet. And it affects everything in a 5-foot radius.
So 10 feet, huh?
Let me check one more thing that says throwing items.
Yeah, I was kind of briefly looking, but I didn't want to sit here in silence forever.
I'd say anywhere from 10 to 15 feet, so based on what people are saying. So we'll just, the 10 feet that it said for one item, we'll just transfer over into this item.
So 10 feet
Relatively the same
being...
thing. So you throw it...
10 feet being there or here? There?
I'm pretty sure there.
Okay.
And then it would affect, if you threw it there, everything in that radius.
Yep. Goddamn speed. Well, with that, then I'll be running that far up while preparing the Molotov cocktail to be lit and be ready to throw. And I will be throwing it as soon as I get into this spot at Carl, quote unquote. But no, it's Noah. Evil Noah. You alright with that, Marcus?
So you're throwing it onto the Noah?
Yes. Lit.
Sure. Go ahead and make your ranged touch attack.
Dex gets added to that, right? Or no?
A ranged touch attack, you add your dex, I believe, but not your other items. Whereas flat-footed, you add your other items, but not your dex. So yeah. Oh, for your thrown attack, yeah, you add your dex. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant on the defense side.
13.
13?
It shouldn't hit him directly for extra damage, but it should still reach the platform.
Does that go against my touch AC?
What is your guys' touch AC?
Mine is 13.
Oh, is it really? Mine's 12. Coffee. Coffee is awesome.
Let me look up Alchemist Fire real quick, because this is these are based on Alchemist Fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is your movement range, Cal?
20. It's 10 less than other people's.
Because dwarf?
Yep. Yay, dwarf.
Well, dwarf and the fact that you've got all the armor.
I'm actually not wearing heavy armor, Jared.
It splashes.
So, speed's not affected.
And what happens if it matches? Does the attack win?
Fuck if I know. I mean, I suppose it would still hit to some degree.
Yeah, usually it counts as a loss.
I don't know what it is for a ranged touch attack.
The AC still loses.
AC loses. Okay. The Alchemist Fire hits them. Roll me a d6 of damage.
2 is what I rolled.
Okay. As the fire slaps onto the dirt around them and starts that area on fire.
Seems good to me, Marcus, if you want to move there.
Yep, let's just count it out myself. And
That's more or less what I did.
Tosses an Alchemist Fire, or a Molotov-looking thing itself.
No.
And Noah.
At Noah.
Yeah, Noah, they have the same shit as we do.
Yes, yes they do.
It's time to mime the mime. Just do nothing for like 10 rounds.
If we draw a circle around it with chalk, are they allowed to cross it?
What's your dex, Kelp? Your dex bonus?
The modifier is 2.
2? Okay. You said your AC was 13 there, Noah?
Yeah, touch AC is 13.
As you get hit with a glass bottle that erupts into fire, take 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Yay, fire damage.
Your turn.
May I recommend leaving the fire zone?
Yeah. I have 10, 25, 30. And I'm
Where
going...
were you moving? Or how did you move?
Those times you couldn't ping fast enough?
It wouldn't let me ping more than twice.
If you move from there to there, doesn't that invoke an attack of opportunity from the person because you're moving out of the 5-foot square next to it?
I must say, Lamb's and Tate's combat did not have this many questions.
It's pretty straightforward, and then laser.
That's because of the fucking laser barrage. It ended it pretty quickly. It was supposed
Laser
to go
cannons
for a
have
bit.
not failed us yet.
To answer your question, Marcus, I do not think it does, but I am
Like,
double
checks.
checking the book anyway. And by that, I am trying to figure out where the hell that was again in said book.
Yeah, that would be because that's a threatened square. The 5 around you, except for the last one or the last 3 behind you, are not technically threatened squares, but those are. So you can go to his side without invoking an attack of opportunity, but going behind him, you're leaving a threatened square. The only way you can go through a threat, or you can not have any issue in a threatened square, is withdrawing or with a 5-foot step to basically move backwards.
Or you can try and tumble at half speed.
Or tumble, right?
I was muted. I used all my speed to get over there to begin with. And I said I'd take the hit.
Gotcha. Alright.
And because of a feat, my AC goes up to 22 when attacks of opportunity hit me.
Nice. Alright, it swings whatever weapon you have, because it's your clone, at you and misses. And you make it past him.
Okay. Is his back still turned to me, or is he turned sideways?
He would technically be like that now that he turned to attack you.
It's a bastard. It's just trying to get my sneak attack. I'll roll to attack him there then.
I don't know if you've done a rogue before. The best way to get your sneak attack is to exit combat, roll a hide check, and re-enter combat at the moment that you wanted to have your turn be, and make your sneak attack that way. That's what I found was the easiest way to get my sneak attack to go. Or if to not technically exit combat, your turn is to move somewhere, hide, and then make another move check / move silently check. So you're still technically in combat, you're just doing nothing in the combat.
Marcus, question. Where did you see that the square behind them wasn't threatened?
That I didn't see anywhere. That was just something that I just was always told. I could be wrong on that, and maybe all 8 are threatened, but I always thought that the back one was not threatened and it was only the 7.
I just copy-pasted you the text from the book itself in regards to threatened squares. doesn't say that the one behind you is not threatened or not. In fact, it implies the opposite with it.
It does. It does say technically all squares around. Oh, that was just what we were always. My friends had always had me played with that thought, but maybe that was just a house rule. They didn't inform me it was a house rule. So yeah, all squares are threatened then.
Which means no attack of opportunity. Unless him entering the range provokes one.
Yeah. Well, the thing, even though you're moving from one threat to another threat, and you're still moving out of a threatened square, you're not moving out of the threatened area.
Well, whatever, carry on then with the combat.
In the end, it didn't really matter, though, because he missed. He didn't roll high enough. 23 is pretty fucking hard to beat.
Now you know how I felt trying to fight myself last time. Only my AC isn't that high.
Ray for opportunity, bonuses for AC. Anyways.
Anyway, so make your attack.
17.
Yeah, slam your sword and you don't hit him. By the way, is your sword magical at all?
No.
Okay.
It's just a normal greatsword with improved crit. 19 to 20.
Fair enough.
Made it.
I need to look something up real quick. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so that's your turn then, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Your AC is a 17, right?
If it's me attacking me, it's 18. It's my selected target.
This is for attacking you, but...
Yeah.
And he hits you with a shadowy looking version of your sword for 5 damage.
Okay.
Kelb, you're up.
I will be taking a step forward, dropping my Dwarven War Axe, and pulling out the Hordemaster.
Alright.
And making an attack. And if you're wondering, yes, I can draw a weapon as part of the BAB being 1 or higher. I can combine it with a move action.
Yep, I know.
Okay. I highly doubt
Nope.
a 10 hits.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You swing and you don't make contact. What's your threat range? Not your your crit range right now.
Who are you asking?
You, Ko. On the weapon you're using right now, the Horde Master.
That is 19 to 20, and it's times 2. And the damage is 1d8. And if it matters, it's a masterwork.
I don't think it necessarily mattered on you, but okay. Your shadowy version also drops its axe, whips out some sort of sword, dashes forward, and strikes ya, hitting you for 7 damage. I critted.
What the fuck did you do? Roll an 8 and a 5? Or 7 damage.
What?
What the fuck,
Yeah.
Brain? Brain, how did you... I don't even.
Well, with that,
4 and 3?
Noah, what do you do? Now that 8 plus 5 equals 7.
Yep. And don't you forget, Marcus, 2 plus 2 is equal to fish.
Correct.
God damn it.
I'm gonna take another swing at myself.
Yeah, damn it.
Uh, 22.
Oh, you made contact. But before you roll, as your sword hits the throat of your clone, it nearly passes through the shadow as if it was nothing. Roll me an intelligence check real quick.
This time?
Unless you have knowledge arcana.
Hold on.
I know fighters don't get knowledge arcana unless you got it from Rogue.
Right.
Nope.
Or story reason. So yeah, just a straight intelligence check.
2 plus 3 equals chair. God damn it, Jared.
9.
I don't even remember what that's from.
I don't either, but I remember it.
So on that intelligence check, the only information I can give you then is your sword didn't work.
At least it's not a barbarian. Sword no hit.
More so in the sense of you don't know why, but your sword did nothing to it. It just passed through it.
So, what's going on?
Sorry, I was jotting down. Instead of hitting you back with its sword there, Noah, on its turn, it merely reaches out and touches you, dealing you 6 points of damage.
A touch attack? Touch attack.
Kind of like punch,
What the hell,
kind of
Marcus?
like punching, except not. Well, these things should have certain things that I dumbed down, remember? Technically, should have been a touch attack that deals con damage, if I remember right, but I converted it to just damage because I was like, yeah, no.
I also think they get some other stat boosts that
They do.
kind of tell you to go fuck yourself.
These have stat boosts. They're not pure you, but they're not the insane stat boosts.
Yes.
And back up to Kelp. Kelp, what do you do as you see him get touched and get hurt?
Got touched in the no-no square.
God damn it, Lamb. I'll be attacking Noah's clone again with the Warpmaster. And hopefully rolling higher than this time.
That sucks.
Fuck you. Fuck you, die. Unless you want to count that as a crit roll, Marcus, I'm not hitting a damn thing.
You could pass the sword off to Noah.
Can I, though?
Yeah. Their AC actually isn't that much, like, it really isn't even higher than your guys', so... Anyway, so, yeah, you get attacked, Kelp.
Worst part about that die, by the way? It was on a 16, and it was just like, nope.
He swings widely and misses. Noah, your turn!
What was it? I'm going to switch into defensive stance and attack. That incurs a -4 penalty on attacks and +2 to AC.
So they get a -4 to... You get a -4 to hit, but you get a +2 to AC.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder if Nega Abby would have a pet
Crit.
rock named Little D.
Confirm crit, then?
How did we confirm crits again?
You roll your d20 again, and if it's over their AC, you confirmed it. Yeah, that's not confirming it, but it is a hit.
Wait.
2d6, no?
Mm-hmm. Great sword.
Oh.
And it goes through it again.
For
Doing
10
nothing.
damage. Yay.
You can roll me another intelligence check.
It's not a magical greatsword?
12.
These things might be incorporeal, considering they are sort of like shadows. Or perhaps they are merely images that your mind is placing there to represent a force trying to take you over. And in the end, only magical items might actually hurt them. Or, based on that fire that worked earlier, items of natural disaster, like fire. So... Uh, 19, does that hit you?
Against whom?
Against Noah.
No, he has to hit. My AC's 20 against myself.
So he has to get a 20 to hit you?
If it's matching AC, yes.
Alright. Back at the top of the pecking order, Kelp.
There's the dirt. The worms inside the dirt.
You know, I'm starting to question this one feat I've taken. Considering I haven't fucking landed a hit yet.
Which feat?
Brute.
What's it supposed
the-
to do?
For purposes of damage, consider your strength 2 points higher. Remember?
Oh yeah, so basically it gives you 1 extra point of damage, yeah.
Hasn't proven useful yet. I'm gonna be trying to make... No. Let's not make another attack against him with the fucking Hornmaster. Let's pull out another Molotov cocktail.
Where are you gonna throw it? You're all so perfectly lined up to all get hurt, except for one person.
On myself. On the floor. Not directly on myself. I'm not trying to deal additional points of damage to me outside of the fire.
Gotcha. So you're gonna take the D6. So the way that it essentially works is it deals a D6, but then it only deals a 1 damage to the radius around it. So it'd actually be better to attack the fake Noah or to attack the fake you, and then you guys only take 1.
How long does the fire last?
Depends on the ground. This is dirt, so it doesn't really
How long would it
spread.
last if I caught myself on fire?
So if you throw it on yourself, or if you pour
Yes.
it on yourself, you die if you don't like stop, drop, and roll. That one. It's fire. I mean, think about you in real life if you caught on fire and you didn't stop,
I'd be able
drop,
to survive
and roll.
for a bit.
I didn't say you won't survive for a bit. I just said you'll eventually die until you stop, drop, and roll, or die, or run into water, or have dirt thrown on you, or have your best friend pee on your on fire leg. Oh wait, no, that's something else. Never mind.
Alright, fine, I'll throw it at clone me. If you don't want to make it all theatrical, Marcus, God.
This is for you, buddy. You're just on the ground screaming as the shadow versions of you do nothing. They're dumbfounded.
I was gonna what I had planned was I was going to catch myself on fire and then try hugging one of them
Oh.
while being on fire.
I mean, if you made a grapple check and whatnot, that's considering you
Yes.
wouldn't just go through them.
Even if I did go through them, fire damage proved already damaging to them.
True, true. So you're gonna throw it on the one behind you? Or technically behind you? Okay. Roll a touch attack. What's your touch AC?
12.
Alright, so then it hit.
Total, by the way, was 20 on that. If you really want... Fuck you and I.
Alright, so you and it take 1.
Again, fuck you, die. Fucking die.
Oh shit. Okay, what was your AC, Kel?
20. I get a bonus +2 against spell and spell effects.
I'm gonna need you to roll a fuck, what is it called? When it's something's trying to grapple you.
Flat-footed?
CMD?
I don't fucking deal with grapple attacks, Marcus.
It's-
I don't know what the fuck it's called.
It's
strength
jumping
roll?
on you. It's jump. Yeah, I think it's just a strength roll. But don't you get to add your grapple? It adds its grapple for trying to grapple, but don't you add your grapple for trying to break out of a grapple?
I don't know.
Or is it just straight strength?
Apparently I can't spell the word grapple. Grapple check is 1d20 plus base attack modifier plus strength modifier plus special size modifier. For opposed checks. Doesn't say anything about adding my grapple to that.
Alright, then roll me a strength check, I guess, to try and break free as it tries to grapple.
Wait. Oh, it's saying the overall grapple check is what a grapple would be plus the 1d20. And they just fucking put it all out there, though. So I would add my grapple on top of the roll.
Alright, roll and add your grapple.
22.
Okay.
Finally, a non-shitty roll.
Delicious, delicious grapple.
Then you take 3 damage, but you're not grappled. As he tries to do something. You're not sure. But he tried to hug you. Maybe.
And he wasn't on fire. And stop stealing my idea with that.
No, it was doing something else. Noah, your turn.
Just coincidentally after I explained what I wanted to do with the fire.
Roll me a will check real quick.
$18.
Roll me one more.
9.
Okay. You hear in your head to will your weapon to work.
What?
You heard in your head that you must will your weapon to work. Your weapon hasn't worked. You're clearly not in normal world. Maybe you were getting help from some outside entity.
Normal world. Yeah.
So, go ahead and roll will, and then you can roll an attack. Unless you want to do something other than attack.
I'll go with the voices in my head. 12.
Alright, roll your attack.
Oh yeah, sorry, the German darn good. Forgot about that.
Hold on, I need to look at my sheet real quick. $18.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
$9.
Your sword hits, and chunks of little shadow kind of bursts off it for a second and goes back, but you think to yourself, I think it worked this time.
What do you mean, thinks?
It's kind of hard to tell, they don't really bleed. But considering last time it went through with, like, water, and this time it...
Felt like something?
Right, this time it felt like he kind of hit it, and then it took a second to actually recollect itself. It might have worked. It did work. I'm just trying to be thematic and shit. Anyway.
You're not allowed, Marcus, obviously. Not letting me do my fire thing.
Fake Noah, Mrs. Noah. Kelb, your turn. I rolled a 5. I can't even add anything to care.
Fair enough. I am going to attack Noah's clone with the Wardmaster again.
Alright, go ahead.
I don't think that hits, but yeah, that. No, it would not hit. That was AC is too high. You and your damn AC, you know.
How about this sculpt? You don't have to use it now, but you can give yourself a reroll counter and add 1 on there for actively currently working on those maps for me. And if you want to use it right now, you can.
I'll pass on that.
Okay. Well. Shadow Kelp lunges forward and once again misses as it tries to seemingly claw at you with its hands. Noah, your turn.
You guys should lick it.
Such high AC fucking enemies and people. God damn it.
Yeah. Just reminds me of League with tank fights, slapping each other for about 5 minutes. One of them is bound to win.
Just imagine if I was in the fight. Then both of your shadows would probably have mage armor.
Actually, the best one to be in this fight right now would have been Demois, because he's good against evil undead shit.
Indeed.
Marcus, I actually told Noah to remind me to pick up frickin' holy water after this.
Or me, because I would have effectively been one less person in the battle. If I would have just stood still and took shots, I would have kept missing.
Anyways,
Shadow me would have done that too.
that's 7 for
Shadow
the
View
will.
might have actually been able to hit targets.
What was the question?
That's 7 for the will. Or did I only have to will my sword once?
Only had to do it once. I assume you are still wanting it to work and you didn't stop wanting it to work.
Yeah, I want to keep believing in my sword.
If you
If his
stop
concentration
using your
was broken.
sword, then you're gonna have to roll again. As so long as you keep making a sword attack, you're still wanting it to work.
Okay.
So just make your attack. Yeah,
No.
I see that. So anyway, fake you then. Fucking misses too. Go, Kel.
Best fight.
I'm not sure if I even want to bother. I'm probably gonna miss again.
You got this one.
Did you just roll for me, Noah?
No, I was giving it good luck.
It's what happens when the fighters fight.
Oh, thank God! I'm pretty sure. Which one were you attacking?
Noah, or Noah's clone, not Noah. Yeah, Noah's clone. As
Okay.
before. By the way, Noah, we still have to deal with mine after this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What the fuck was the Wardmaster's damage again? I think I said 1d8 or something. Yeah.
I believe it was a longsword, yes.
That was a straight up 8 plus my strength modifier. 12.
What was that? 12 damage?
Yep. Unless the Whoremaster is based off of a different stat than I was thinking.
No, it's technically a magical longsword. So I believe that's a D8, like you said.
Yeah, it's also Master, so.
Yep.
Need that. Is Nova's character still fucking alive?
They have improved health,
Both of them?
I believe.
God, this fight's boring.
Yeah, it's about to be worse for you.
Why did I get hit for 9 or more damage?
Hey, make a grapple check for me real quick.
I gained 14. So I'm gonna choose adding 6 to 8.
So I critted,
Okay.
and then I confirmed crit with another crit.
Okay.
He dealt 9 damage.
Exactly 9.
No, more than
With a double
9.
crit.
But when you're like, can he deal at least 9? Yeah. For a thematic purpose, your buddy that you see over there, you see gets grabbed, Noah, and the shadow simply envelops into him. Your turn.
At least I dealt a lot of damage to you before I was taken out, Noah.
Yeah.
Goddamn dwarves being able to hit hard if they can fucking hit.
18.
18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll your damage.
10.
Alright, you blow up yours.
I'm gonna turn to the statue immediately and get my bag of holding again.
It is way bigger than your bag of holding.
Oh, time to stretch the bag of holding.
I know I believe it's supposed to be able to stretch out a bit, but I don't think it stretches that much. Roll me a willpower real quick, Noah.
Wow. Rolled off a 13. 3.
At that, we will swap over to Demois and Jared. Demois and Jared,
Root.
you two are walking along your path after having just dealt with the wolves. Walking along the path. Say anything to each other after that little event?
That was a close encounter. I'm glad that was able to scare them away.
Yeah, they were probably just hungry.
Yeah, most likely. So, where do you want to go after this?
I didn't have any plans.
I need to get some rest because I'm drained, but other than that, really don't have any plans either.
As you guys walk back, you hear a loud berm noise off in the distance. It is odd, alien, evil.
War against worlds. War of
Did
the
we just get
worlds.
invaded by the wolves?
It's the noise that those guys heard earlier.
Dubstep has been introduced into the world.
So I would know those are evil. Yay! Character flaws.
You would sense that something's wrong, yeah.
Which
Jared
direction
might
was it?
sense that it's some sort of magical thing. The direction you're going.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's new to me.
I can sense an evil presence coming from that direction. Should we go check it out?
Sure.
I was hoping he's gonna be like, nope. Fuck.
Character flaw! Character flaw. It's an evil presence.
I know.
I was, yeah, but I was kind of half expecting Jared to be like, nah.
I'm too tired. Let's go back. Fuck it. Alright, so you two leisurely walk, or do you suddenly now start to rush forward?
Rush forward with caution, if that's possible.
I'll stay slightly behind him and try and not make too much noise.
Alright, so the two of you begin to rush forward, and off to your left you can see a collection of guards led by Xena, also rushing in that direction. As you get a bit closer, you realize there is a pit. As you approach the pit about the same time as the other individuals do, you see your two party members laying seemingly on the ground, unconscious and or dead. It's hard to tell at this distance, along with a collection of people, also seemingly unconscious and or dead. And that weird orb with poles jetting out of it with little orbs at the end of each of those.
I don't need a detective orb for this.
No,
Okay.
your hair's standing up in a sense of, I don't like it here.
I will rush over to Calb and who else is with Calb? Noah? Yeah,
Noah.
Calb and I'll rush over to Calb and Noah and motion and look at the other people that are approaching and be like, and stay back, that thing is pure evil.
I stay somewhat away and start wandering over towards Xena.
I will, and I guess if they're looking unconscious / dead, I will heal both Calb and Noah. Maybe make my marker here.
Hang on, I was putting, so the green one is going to be Xena, the white one is just representative of the guards. So you're rushing down there to moisten heal, which one first?
Calb.
Okay, so you rush down there to heal Kelb. Using your channel energy?
Yep.
Okay. And then you went over to Xena, Jared, and what are you saying to her?
So is this one of those things that we were supposed to look out for?
It is. Were you on this mission?
No, but we were passing nearby when we heard the sound.
I see. Was your guild in this mission?
Those two kind of in the middle there, the dwarf and the fighter were with us, yeah.
She looks over, notices them, and goes, "Give me a minute." How much did you heal Kelp for there, Demois?
I was doing this real quick. 1 second. Sorry,
Do you
I was
stay
just.
there, Jared, or do you follow?
I'll follow.
For a moment, I thought Marcus wasn't going to move the guards. The guards are just like, nah, fuck them.
I heal him for 9.